Hi everyone, welcome to the second post on Satsang to Success. I wanted to start this post by thanking all of you for the love that you have poured for the first post. Thank you so much for your likes, comments, personal messages, blessings, and wishes. It really means a lot to me. And most importantly, thank you for pouring in with your views on what spirituality means to you. Let's start this session by understanding what spirituality is. You said spirituality is the connection which you feel within yourself. It's your connection with God. It brings feelings of peace and happiness and warmth. It's your connection with everything around. And more importantly, it's the present moment awareness. And that is so true. But spirituality at its very core is understanding of your core essence, your divine self. So then spirituality essentially is a journey of self-awareness. Now this self-awareness or bringing your awareness within yourself has a transcending impact on life. It changes the way you function with everything in relation with you, right? But for today's session, we are going to only focus on one aspect, which is communication. In corporate life, you know that communication is very important. We are constantly communicating with our colleagues, with our bosses, with clients, with vendors, and hence it becomes center point of all the relations that we have. Let's see how bringing a little awareness to this communication or being a little mindful of this communication can have an impact on bettering your relationships. I'm going to start with a story. Recently, a friend of mine reached out. Uh, he was in a team meeting, and another colleague joked or made a joke on him. Now, this friend was slightly upset. Later on, this colleague did reach out and said, "Hey, I said it all in good humor. I hope you didn't feel bad." But the point is, if you have to reach out to somebody and say this, would you have rather avoided saying something hurtful or made a joke on somebody else? So many times we simply miss this out, not knowingly, many times unknowingly. Now many of us are in leadership positions. We deal with juniors and teams. Our words have a huge impact on their life. Imagine, whatever you say, people are looking up to it. So many times when we are unable to control our reactions or when we are unable to control our temper, we lash out to our juniors. Maybe we even give them feedback in front of team. And imagine what they go through. Would you like it if somebody did it to you? Not really, right? Then why do it to somebody else? Why not bring the same mindfulness when you're behaving with somebody else also? one of the bigger One of the biggest problems in corporate life, I feel, is when it comes to apology. Now all of us make errors, right? To err is human. How can we work without errors? We would be robots. But what happens when we make a mistake? Many times, instead of accepting it, we go on defensive. There are mails floating around and we are kind of protecting our position on it. Isn't it much more simpler and intuitive to kind of accept your mistake and give a genuine apology and possibly bring a genuine solution to table? Bringing that genuinity and authenticity, to be it an apology, to be it praise, always helps, right? However, it is surprising how many of times we get on defensive. So this is the kind of mindfulness that we need to bring to our communication. Understand why we are reacting the way we are, understand how and what impact it has on others. If all of us become this self-aware and mindful beings, then corporate lives would be happy places, right? The rule which I generally follow: try not say anything which you don't want to hear yourself, and it's worked fairly well for me. Why don't you try it out and tell me what kind of impact it has on your corporate relationships? Do write in comments how you like this video, and I would love to hear suggestions on what kind of content you would like to see in future. Bye. Have a great day.